Hello and welcome. Today I get to sit down with the lovely Banana, and she's just secured herself a position within the transport industry as a data analyst. So, congratulations, Banana, on this amazing role that you've just secured.
Thank you, Carla. Thanks a lot. It
Thank you so
really
much for
means a
your
lot to
time
me. I really
today.
appreciate.
Thank you so much for your time today to come and share a bit about your journey, because I think you've got a lot of gold in you to share with people about your journey and a lot of tips. Because off camera, before we've just started this recording, you started sharing some absolutely amazing tips and advice. And later on, along down the track, I hope that you're going to share some of that just with everyone, because number one, like I always say, every person's story helps someone else to recognize the absolute talent they have in themselves, and that gives them the impetus, the momentum to take action. And they might not
Correct.
have if they didn't hear your story. So thank you so much for your time. So tell us, just to kickstart it, just tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, where you've come from, etc. Just give us a brief kind of overview of who Banana is.
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you so much for having me here. And yeah, so I'm a data analyst by profession, and back in India, I was appointed as a data analyst at Infosys Technology, where my basic requirements and basic daily jobs are to collect the data, clean the data, and transform those data into a various insight format. That means by using various analytics tools like Tableau, Power BI. My basic key skill sets are SQL, GCP, Tableau, and Python. And last year, around mid of May, I will say, I moved here in Auckland. And after that, it took me a while to understand the market, to
Mm-hmm.
understand the business over here in New Zealand. And that's where I landed at MBP Studio, or Industry Connect Job Ready program.
So how did you come across us? Did you find us like on Facebook? Or was it just a web search? Kind of like, how did you come across us?
Okay. While I was searching for an opportunity out there in the market,
Mm.
and uh, like I connect to various of my colleagues, or I will say my friends. So some of them advise me to went through the to go through the portal, or to understand what exactly Industry Connect is all about, and what is their core structure is, how they are helping the people like me here in New Zealand who are really, really struggling to get a first job here in Auckland or in New Zealand. So that's why I came to know it's from the people who were already there at Industry
Oh,
Connect.
wow.
So it's a live time experience people who
Mm.
advised me. Then after that, it's directly I inquiry. I do some inquiry about. I did some inquiry. My bad. I did some inquiry about this course structure, what is the program is about, and that's how I met you and Lincoln.
Yes, it was great. So
Yes,
and so obviously your whole premise on you were wanting to get a job in your career field here in
correct.
New Zealand. So that's why you joined the program for BI data analyst. Is that correct?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
awesome.
yes.
So what would you say, how did the program, because you've had a little bit of a background, but how did the program kind of like work for you and prepare you for the New Zealand market here? And yeah, just tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. First of all, it's a very the course structure for there are several course structure like for BI, for software developer, and so for test analyst. But for BI, I have enrolled for BI. So for BI, they have very crisp and clear course structure which is required for New Zealand market, whether it is SQL and SSRS, SSIS, and SQL Server Management Studio. Everything is very, I will say, structured in a very organized way, or in a very, what I will say, it keeps in mind that yeah, these things are required for a person or for a candidate to must have tools or technology, must have skills if
Mm,
someone is looking for an opportunity out there in New Zealand or
mm,
Auckland. So that's the best thing about BI analyst program. Next step, the tutor. The tutors are really amazing. They are the person who are working with the real time data, who are working out there and who are dealing with in a daily to daily basis,
mm,
uh, uh, in in such an organization who were mainly associated with data analyst or BI or big data kind of project. So that
mm,
gave us a opportunity to know from them what exactly going on and how we should prepare ourselves for those kind of situations or
mm,
projects or scenarios. Third thing is the internship. The internship, after completing the course, the internship is like gave us a opportunity or platform where we can implement those skill set in a real time data.
mm,
There are several us and thus are there, like we have several doubts are there, like okay fine, we are dealing with such kind of SSIS package, how to do, how to build a dimension table or fact table. Thanks to the mentor, they are out there 24 by 7 to help us, to guide us. This is the way, this is the solution, you should move in this way, or you should, this is a
mm.
direction kind of thing they are giving us, which is really
Yeah.
really helpful, I will say. So these are the
Oh,
three things.
I've heard this from everyone too, and it's great to hear it back from you again because the tutors and the mentors, those that are watching this,
Correct.
they've got many years experience in the field, and they're not lecturers as such, like you would have like just someone like in a university and know nothing about universities, but like having just a lecturer that is just regurgitating knowledge. It's actually experiential knowledge. So if there's more in the whole thing, the whole journey, I'll say the ecosystem with tutors and mentors, because they have the experience because they're in it, they're working
Yeah.
and they're seniors. So they bring in that extra, I call it that extra kind of like special sauce. Let's put it that way,
Yeah.
that helps someone to actually, oh, I understand now. Because there's different ways to look at things. But when they can guide you in a way that you get it, then you start the momentum of you growing and your knowledge and your application becomes faster.
Correct.
So
I
sorry for
totally
cutting you
agree.
off, but I just love what you were saying. So
Yeah,
just tell us a little bit
this
about,
is the
because you're in
thing.
the internship side of things. How
Yes.
did that contribute to your kind of like obviously getting that local experience and your professional growth? So how did all of that contribute to this where you are today?
Okay. First of all, the internship gave me to understand what kind of data we are dealing here.
Mm,
For a particular, I will not say the data is different from continent to continent or country to country, but the skill set, first of all, the tools and technology that we are using, it varies
mm,
from industry to industry. So this internship gave us a platform to do a projects on our own, to learn and to implement at the same time. First, second thing is it gave us an understanding, uh, the fundamental things about a business. It's not
mm,
about the internship like you are doing it and you are just submitting your task and all. No, it's nothing like that. You are understanding the business. Okay, fine. You are um, connecting with your team colleagues. So at the same time, you are learning soft skill as well as business skill. That's the good
mm,
part. That helped me to uh, gave the interviewer a kind of an impression that yes, I'm working in a real time project, and I have experience working with the people over here. Not only
Yes.
we are working remotely, that doesn't mean we are not connecting. We are connecting throughout. We are
Mm.
talking, the communication skill is there, the meetings are there, the presentations are there, all kind of skills we are learning from this internship.
And let's face it, Banana. Isn't it true to say that most positions these days are what we call hybrid? So you're going to have to learn how to flow as
Yes,
well remotely. And it doesn't matter if you're remote or you're in the office, it's the same. You're communicating, you're doing your stand-ups and agile methodology, you're actually sharing any blockers that you may have. So it's preparing you for the real world. Like you said, understanding the business environment, soft skills communication, and understanding the whole process of what the real world looks like and how you work within that.
correct. That's how we grow. Like that's what helped me to grow,
Mm.
or to you know, to leave a print, to give an impression in front of my interviewer. Yes, I am capable of managing a team, or I'm capable of presenting some business ideas. I'm capable of
Mm.
doing work uh, or task independently, at the same time collaboration with the team as well.
Yeah.
So takeaway I can list out from my internship, I will say that.
Mm. That's amazing. Thank you for that. So kind of like we're going to talk, we're going to kind of like access this area. You know, when you went started your job search process, so how did you go about it? And were there any like challenging factors? How did you no, yeah, how did you go about it and what challenges, if any, did you face as you went through it and how did you overcome them? Was that yeah?
That's really a good question. It's a real time question. Like each of one has every candidate out there must have been facing the same thing.
Yeah.
So previously, what I was doing, I will say, I was reading the JD. Okay, fine. Mostly my focus was on the key skill set. Okay, these are the requirements. SQL is there, tick. R is there, tick. Python is there, tick. GCP, tick. Tableau, Power BI, tick, tick, tick. That's it. That's what
Mm.
I was looking, a JD, a job role. But thanks to MBP Studio internship, and thanks to the mock interview conducted by the team, I will say they helped me how to understand the job requirement, how to understand the job search, how to do it. If some JD is there, we have to analyze the line by line what exactly the requirement is. Is it going to fit with my criteria, or what is going to fit with my past experience or not? First of all,
Mm.
understand those things. If yes, go ahead. If not, and you are still interested, try to form a story or try to correlate with your internship, or whatever your past experience is. Try to map those two things. If it is, then go for it. Otherwise,
Mm.
it's a simply a rejection mail will come.
Right, yes.
So
Hmm.
these tricks and tips help me to apply for a job whenever I'm searching. Okay, fine, there is a data analyst position is there. Not each data analyst position is same. The requirement is different from industry to industry, position to position, team to team, I will say. I have
Yes.
applied in many, I will say, 2 3 data analyst or insight analyst or BI analyst position in the same organization. All requirements are different. Then
Mm.
I came to know, I understood those things after discussing with the MBP studio team, after discussing with the Lincoln specifically. He
Oh, those
helped
that
me.
are those that are listening now, Lincoln is amazing. Lincoln, who's the CTO of MVP Studio. He's also many years as one of our tutors, and he's got a software development background, and then he changed to data analyst. So he's very good in helping all of our people. So I'm really, it's a shout out to Lincoln because he's really he's got this heart for people, which is, you can feel it, right, Banana? It's like he totally
Yes.
has a heart.
It's so patientful. He's so calm. And he helped me to understand the process first. Banana, understand the process first, and it will be very easy for you to apply or to ask the question at the time of the interview. If someone will ask what kind of question you have in your mind, or if you have any doubt to understand the business or their purpose or their team, so that you can ask. It's a two-way communication. It's not a like a typical interview or something kind of thing they are conducting here in New Zealand. So we have to involve ourselves, what or understand what exactly the process and how to act on the process. That's more
Mm.
important.
Wow, that's really interesting what you just touched on there, where you said, it's even in the interview, right? It's understanding as you're going back and forth as well, because it's so right that yes, they're interviewing you. You're also interviewing them. You want to understand the business as well. And you want to
Correct.
see if you're fitting into this business that you are being interviewed by. So it's
Yeah.
that whole reciprocating kind of like, I'm interviewing you, you're interviewing me. Let's see if we fit.
Yes.
I
So
understand what you're needing.
that's really a good thing to give a understanding of each other as a person, as well as the interview will get an impression whether you will be fit to their team or not. And I'm also getting an impression whether this kind of requirement I'm looking for or not.
Yes, because you want to be happy, right? You want to be
Correct.
happy in the
Yeah.
where you're going, because you're going to be spending a lot of hours within
Yeah.
that business. So, I mean, both parties have to look at it in that way, because you're building something. You both are
Correct.
building something, right? So tell us, how did the program with the internship experience kind of like help you stand out? I think you might have touched on a little bit, but maybe you can just do a quick overview. How did the program and the internship help you stand out in the whole interview process when you went through into the interview?
So at some like I particularly this interview, I will say there is one question they asked me. um you are currently doing an internship, and it's been a 3 months, and why you want to like join, or why you want to leave that internship.
Hmm.
That's the question, something they asked. And to answer this question, I will say, I told them like, yes, I joined this internship, sorry, my bad, I joined this internship to understand, not only to learn or to enhance my key skill set, which is there obviously, but that is not the
Mm.
only reason. My another reason, the main reason, is to understand the business over here in New Zealand, how people are working, how team are forming, what kind of culture is there across a team, um, how the business communications are happening over here, because these things are
Mm.
very different.
That's powerful. That is really powerful what you've just said.
So
I mean, that's really
yes,
powerful for an interviewer to hear. It's not like
yes,
your surface, you're very deep, and you're wanting to know the nuts and bolts of how things work.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. So that kind of uh, I answer them in this way. So I think it must leave a impression that I'm eager to learn more. I'm eager to understand the culture here,
Mm.
and I really do, and I'm ready, and I can be a good fit for their organization.
Yes.
So this internship is really, it's not only the internship, the entire program, I will say, starting from the team v presentation skill, which where we learn how to present, how to talk, or how to build a relationship between the teammates and colleagues out there. Secondly, the IC Thrive, which gives us a thorough knowledge, like what we should or what we shouldn't, how we should prepare ourselves, the gods to
Mm.
preparing before jumping into the war. Then third is the resume build skill set, how we can prepare our resume, how we can uh, you know how we can improve our communication skill sets. and last but not least, our training program. So
Mm,
all come together, all are playing a vital role, each of them are playing a vital role for a candidate to land a job or to get a job. I will
mm,
must say that each of the program has their own importance. Not only we are getting our interns, we are local experience. Okay, fine. I'm doing this internship over there. I know this technology, and I have built so many dashboards over there. No, it's not like that. Here, it is nothing like that. I will say, because the things are very different from India. They will also the technical plus behavioral knowledge or behavioral things also do matters.
oh, they matter a lot. They
Yes,
matter a lot. I think that's what, that's why we've built in, when you get to the internship, our sponsored workshops to help you grow holistically. Yes, you're growing your technical skill set and application of knowledge into projects, but as well, in order to get you job ready, you need to have the soft skills and the written skills, because you need the written to get your foot in the door to get an opportunity to show your soft skills. And it's really, really
correct.
important. And, I think a lot of things are changing where attitude, behavior, and character hold
Yes,
a lot of power when you go into an interview, because you can have the best technical skill set, but you're not good at communicating. You want to keep your head down, but not to look up. You're not wanting to, work as a team, which are massive when it comes to building projects, whatever, or teams within any business. And
yes,
that's a massive thing that a lot of companies, not just in New Zealand, want to see, feel, and have in their company, because then it gives the directors, owners, and top management, if they can
yes,
trust you that you're going to do that with everyone, then they can focus on what they need to do that they do best.
correct. Yeah.
And that's how you build a business, when you get the best people that communicate and able to do what they need to do technically. But that's
Mhm.
so true, Banana. That is so. Coming back to those two things, like, well, there's quite a few things. What would you say would stand out for you overall, from the program to the internship to the workshops? What things pop out for you specifically, helped you get to where you are?
Okay, the training program for sure, the course structure program, because few, first of all, the few technical things, a few technology is new to me, and it gave me a platform to learn those things, not only to learn but also to implement in a in a to do some hands-on on it,
Yes.
with the real-time data. Second thing is the um, I will say, obviously the internship is one is not no, I will not you say it's not a key factor. It
Mm,
is. And but other than that, the daily it's a very good thing about like the daily structure, day to day structure. It gives a feel we are working in an organization. We are daily basis, we have a schedule. We are not
mm,
left out. We are not feel like, okay, fine, the task is given and now we are our own. No, it's nothing like that. The task is given to you to complete within the time frame. That's the first thing. Second thing is, that is, Monday to Friday we have a schedule, and we act like, okay, we are in an internship. It's a real time internship. It's nothing like that they are giving a task and you are submitting in your own time. No, it's nothing like that. Because I'm a very organized person, and
mm.
I really enjoy that part. Monday we have like a team B presentation, and we have some scrum meeting. Tuesday we have something. Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have a scheduled thing,
Yes.
and it give this kind of thing give you a work environment. It give you a feel of where you are working within a team. Your colleagues are there. Your other teammates are there. We are sharing our progress in our scrum call.
Mm,
This kind of real time experience is happening. It's nothing like just everyone is their own pace. No, it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Everyone is there at the same time. We are
Uh,
reporting, we are giving our update. This organizing entire organize, I will say structure, uh, what I will say, I'm not
So I
able to
suppose it's
find the
a
correct
structure
word.
because the weekly schedule puts you in a structure, which every business has a structure. You know,
Yes.
if you go into any business, you go, well, yeah, of course they would have a structure. They
Yeah.
might be like 10 o'clock, we're all going to get together every day for a stand up. Grab your
Correct.
coffee, we're going to do a stand up. Where are you at? Da, 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 da. We're at here. I have this blocker. I'm talking to so and so over here that they've given me a solution, and today I'm going to implement that solution. So
Yes.
it's that structure that actually within the internship that helps you understand that when you're going over into the real, not real, but into a job, that you're going to fit
Correct.
into, you're going to have the structure within any business to help it run smoothly. There's always got to be a process and structure and system.
Yes. That gives you a kind of a 10 daily basis. It's a kind of a it feel like it's a full-time job. 10 to 4
Mm,
I'm here. I'm
yeah.
participating. Not only I'm participating in my task completion, but also I'm participating in other activities.
Exactly, exactly. So on that, just to wrap everything up, because I know you've got some amazing tips, advice, wisdom. So what advice or tips would you give to anyone that maybe even came from like a background like you? You'd already have some back in India, wherever they are coming from, um, or even someone that's wanting to change their career into data analyst like yourself. What advice would you give them?
Okay. First of all, I'm no one. I'm not in a position right now. Maybe you people are the right person. But still, if you ask me, I will say if some person is new to this data analyst career,
Hmm.
there is no shortcut. First of all, I don't believe it. So
Yeah, nothing,
I
nothing.
will
Yeah.
advise them. There is no shortcut. You have to work hard, but yeah, you have to at the same time work smartly. That's the thing. Find out what kind of what is the basic key skill set required for a data analyst candidate in the market. And if you are aware of those technology, brush it up. If you are new to those technology, there are tons of uh, uh, tutorials out there. Our industry connect tutorials are out there. And I will say, thanks to our technology, thanks to the blogs and podcasts, LinkedIn communities, or tools into technology communities itself, they are there to help you. Just
Mm,
go through it again and again and again. Dedicate yourself in a particular hour, because I'm a very, I think I'm a very organized and a bit a hardworking person. I believe it in, because I will not say just go and learn and don't do anything. No, it's nothing like that.
mm,
Have a structural time frame. Okay, fine. You have to invest this much of time to learn things, and at the same time implement, because there are several open platform softwares are there. They are free, coming for free. Power BI, Tableau Public, or you can say GCP, AWS. They're giving a free 30 days Snowflake, 30 days trial. They're free, and 30 days is enough, more than enough to learn the basic awareness you will get from it.
mm.
And the basic things like SQL and Excel, you have to be good. There is no excuse. So just
Yes.
practice, practice, and practice. That's the for the newcomer, I will say. That's the only
Mm,
thing, you have to practice a lot. Give a time, a dedicated time frame. If you're new, don't be impatient. No, it's not happening. No, it will. It's not a rocket science. It will. Have
mm,
some patience. Uh, Structure your day and practice. I will say that daily basis, at least practice 2 3 SQL question throughout 3 months or 6 months. You will see your improvement, and that's the best part of it. And the candidate are there uh, who are looking for the job and they have the experience. It will happen.
mm.
This is the time for learning, and it's worth it. This time you will never get back. It will be not back. You will not, once you are in a job, you will not get enough time to learn, to upgrade ourselves, our skill
Mm,
set. Just be there, practice, brush up, apply for the job, seek help from the MBP Studio team or Industry Connect team. They are out there, and they are really out there. At least for my case, I will say whenever I have reached out to LinkedIn and you people are out there
mm.
via mail or via Slack. So yes, uh,
That's
just
good.
be there.
That's really
Everything
good
will be,
tips. That's really good advice, and I wrote some of them down. I wrote some of them down because, it's good. Brush up and learn them. I love what you say, if you think something's easy, then everyone would do it.
yes,
Nothing's easy. There's hard work, but it's worth it.
yeah,
If you want something, it's the same with everything. If you want something bad enough, you'll
yeah,
you'll do it. You'll do what it takes to get there. And I love what you said, structure your day and practice.
yeah,
It's really simple.
yes,
Structure your day and practice. Even if your day is like, I can give focused 1 hour, you make sure you've got that focused 1 hour. Not like, I'm going to give 1 hour and then you go off and you watch 10 minutes of something and you go, oh, I better get back to it. It's that focus, that focus. And it just builds when you have structure. You're able to see where you've come from and see where you're able to go. Because if you don't have
yes.
structure, you don't know where you are. So that's a really good tip as well, Banana. That's really, really
Good.
good. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
Oh,
I believe in that. Like that is my way of learning or
hmm,
upgrading myself or to help myself, I would say.
exactly. And
Ultimately, we are helping ourselves.
exactly. And you want the best for yourself, so help yourself. And sometimes you need to be able to just go, okay, I've got to put these hard yards in and I'm going to put this structure in place. And then from there, I can start 1, 2, 3, making those moves, like on a chessboard, that to
Correct.
that, that to that. And then, there's the goal. I've got it. And it just takes that time as well. Like you said, be patient. Be patient with yourself. And as you keep going through that process of structure and practice and learning and upskilling and communication, you're going to get there, like you said. Like, I mean, you're like, hello, the proof is in the pudding. Here you are.
Yes. True. That is how it is.
Yeah.
Um, each day you will wake up 6 in the morning and your day start till 10. Fine, it's fine. 10 to 2, 10 to 3, you are dedicating yourself something, and
Yeah.
it will never ever go in a vain.
Mm,
That's
yeah.
what my learning from life. If you have put your hard work there, just be patient.
Yeah.
It will come.
It will come. Oh, you're such
In
a
your,
breath
it
of
will come
fresh
in your way.
air. You're such a breath of fresh air, Banana. It's really good to hear what you have to say and sharing everything. So thank you so much again for sharing, your whole journey, where you've come from and everything, and especially these advice and tips too, because I think they're very powerful
Thank
for anyone
you.
that's listening. So, and congratulations again from everyone here at Industry Connect and MVP Studio. Congratulations on your new position. When do you start it?
Okay, I will start on 10th of June. I think
Mm-hmm.
next Monday onwards. So yeah,
Wow. What a great day to start, the 10th of June.
yeah.
We'll have to remember that one. Well, congratulations again from everyone here at Industry Connect and MVP Studio, Banana, for everything where you are. And we just know that you're going to be such an asset, such an amazing asset and person, employee for the business that you are going into. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm really appreciate Industry Connect and MBP Studios effort, and I really thank you, and I'm blessed to have them. At least some people guide me, and I got a chance
You
to
did.
be with them,
You did.
and
And those
and
networks
I
that
will be
you've built.
there. Yeah. Yes, yes. So yeah,
Awesome. Well, you have a wonderful day and all the best in your new job.
thank you so much.